Jump on here real quick, do a little breaking news story, give you a little preview of tonight for the Big Picture Live. That's going to be live on YouTube at 7 p.m. Central Time. So make sure that you're there and you're a part of that. There's a breaking news coming out right now, and I want to see if I can flip this around and show you this article. So massive numbers of military Chinese men military-aged Chinese men are lining up in Panama to illegally cross into the USA. And it goes on to say, massive lines of military-aged men from China are lining up in Panama, headed for the United States upon our southern border. Here's what's taking place right now in Panama. This is in St. Vincent Camp, Darien, Panama. I want to play this video. See if you can hear it. China? All of these men are lined up to be transported to Mexico to cross into the United States illegally. These are I forgot the term that's used, and some of you will say it in the comment section for me, of what the people that basically they're human traffickers for sure, but coyotes, and they are paying money, and this man is going down the list just saying, hey, where are you from? China? They're all verifying China. So all these people are coming from China. You can't even get out of China. China's a communist country. You have to have permission to get out. So for some reason, they've been sent out during all of this chaos with China that's going on. You go China. China. Hello, China? Yeah. Yeah. Look at this. These are all lined up for one reason. They're coming. Yes. China. America. China. Illegally, because here's the reality. We've always said that you're welcome to come to our country. There's nothing wrong. We have no issue. Americans have no issue with immigrants. But you need to come the right way. And now we have because of this administration, past administrations, we have such an open border right now that terrorists and people that are enemies of our country, and quite frankly, enemies of our religious freedom, many of the things that we stand for in our country they just know. All they got to do now, they might be on a no-fly zone. No-fly list. Think about that. They could be triggered at an airport with facial recognition on a no-fly zone list. But those same people can go to our southern border, pay some people to be released into our country. And it just don't make sense. It's just, ladies and gentlemen, it's planned. This is a planned, I don't want to say much more than that, okay? This is not a statement against a nation, an ethnicity, a race. That is not what this is. This is simply, it's not just about the law of the land. It's also about protection, because a lot of the people that are coming across that border are coming across with criminal records. Business that's killing, thousands and thousands of people every single day. That's right, Anthony. A plan, wah. So it's happening. So what can we do about it? I don't really know what we can do about it. Technically, we can pray. We can push our politicians to get a backbone and stand up, and quite frankly, try to put some force on this administration to admit that there is an issue at the southern border. There is an issue, ladies and gentlemen, and it's not just an issue of people coming in. It's an issue of the people that live in Texas and Arizona and all this. Their lives are being turned upside down. Everybody that comes across is not criminals. We know that. But a lot of the people that are coming across that border are criminals. First of all, the fact that they come across, and this is going to be a very unpopular thing to hear, and if people's going to probably blow up on me, come at me, that's okay. But here's the truth. They may not be a part of a criminal gang. They might not be a drug dealer. They might not be a part of a communist country, just like these Chinese men are part of a communist country that is a sworn enemy of our nation, that we have covered right here on this channel, that our own military experts believe that we're about to be in some type of war conflict with China. China's preparing to invade Taiwan. We're going to talk about that tonight on the show. But once you cross the border without going the right way, that's illegal. That's against the law. So that's a crime. That's against the law. Okay? Now, once they get here, just today, I literally heard today on secular news that President Biden, when he was either in Ireland or right when he got back from Ireland, made a statement that he's releasing another I don't know how many billions of dollars it is to provide medical care for illegal immigrants. And, I just keep coming back to this. Our own veterans are having trouble getting their own care at the VA hospital, and we are beginning more and more and more and more taking money and sending it to Ukraine. We're sending money to Taiwan. We're sending money to countries. Think about how far Taiwan is away. I love the Taiwanian people. I hope that they can secure their freedom. But we have an administration that are saying that we are going to supply military things, personnel, as well as equipment to the nation of Taiwan, which is thousands of miles away from us and is only about the equivalent of how Cuba is as close to us, to China. And we're going to somehow continue a resource of replenishing military items to this country when China's just right across the water and they can replenish their stuff. It just don't make any sense. It's just not in our interest. I hate it. I hate it for the people of Taiwan, but I am an American and I'm unashamed to be an American. But so we pump money to every country. We pump so much money into Ukraine, and I could talk a lot about that. And then, do you realize our government has an app? They've just released an app that our Department of Homeland Security has released an app that's downloadable on beyond our southern border, where they can literally look at a map, and this will give them safe passage, which is the best ways that they want to come across. This is true. This has absolutely happened. And so when you do things like that, and then you're approving billions of dollars in advance, saying you come across the southern border, not only will we not check you. Think about what was going on during the whack-whack. When the whole world was on lockdown, you had to wear a mask. You couldn't go somewhere without proof of the whack-whack and all this kind of stuff. You couldn't go in a restaurant, blah, blah, blah. But nobody was even checking at the border. No one was doing tests at the border. People were just coming across. They openly said that. They openly admitted. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is not a hateful video. This is just what we do here on The Big Picture, is to just let you know what's going on, because you're not going to hear it on the secular news. Our southern border, I'm going to say it, is being invaded. And it's not just about the Mexican people. Many people think when you talk about border security, you think you're only talking about the Mexican people. But the reality is that's not true. The majority of the people that's coming across the Mexican-U.S. border now are not Mexican. They're from other countries. They're coming from all over the world. They're lining up in Mexico, and they're coming across. Well, some of them are good people, good family people, trying to do the best for their family. But a lot of them are people that are coming across. They've been paid to come across. They've got horrible agendas, whether it be drugs, whether it be human trafficking, prostitution, things happening to children that I can't say on this channel, horrible, horrible things, and also terrorism. And I don't know if I'm even supposed to be able to say that word, which is ridiculous that I've got to worry about saying that. But so that's just some of the things we're going to talk about tonight. And if you hadn't hit that like button, let me see if I can do this. This is a cool app that I've got here. How about this? If you hadn't subscribed, look at that. Wow, this is on my phone here. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you subscribe. And let's see if I can do this from right here. See if I can use this pretty little thing right here. Let's see. And if you have not, let's see. How about this one? How about this cool thing? Hit the like button, subscribe, and enable notifications. How cool is that, y'all? Right here on the app. I can do that right here on the app. That is so. So yeah, if you hadn't done that, make sure you do that. Subscribe, hit the like button, and enable notifications. We do appreciate it, and we'll see you tonight, because tonight at 7 p.m. on the Big Picture Live, Sandy and I will be covering rapid fire news items. We'll have about 10 or 12 news items you're not going to hear anywhere else than right here, 7 p.m. Central on the Big Picture. Thank you for watching. Hope this came through. I see my Facebook and my YouTube folks joining in. What a blessing. Share this and invite a bunch of people to join you tonight. Say, hey, look, you need to know what's going on in the world. And tonight, let's watch the Big Picture Live and let's see what's going on in the world. All right? Be blessed. Y'all have a great day.